Come on through, talk to me. I can tell somebody's on. Yeah, come on through, talk to me. Hey ZZ, hey Lynn, how you doing, love? I know it's late and everything, but just got back with mother, and I tell you, it's been a heck of a day. Let me see if I can prop this up. Might give it a little bit more room upward. We'll see. We'll see what it'll do. Yeah. Just saw you pop up. Yeah. Um, I would have went live 25 6 o'clock today, but mother fell and I had to take her to hospital, and it's just been one thing after another today. So I didn't get to do it. But prayingly I can tomorrow. And besides, it's like I said yesterday, I want to have a couple of days a month, maybe 3, where we can all just chit chat and talk. Hey, yeah, don't need to ever apologize. Family is important. That's true, but y'all are family as well, and that's why I said I was sorry that I didn't get, go live and everything. I always like to give an explanation, and this time, I showed it. If you watch the video, you can see her laying in the hospital bed. So, and it does not hurt for us to sit and just go live for a little while and talk and this and that and other. I finally got her home, got her laid down. I'm not turning that speaker on to blare and wake her up. I'm not going to do it. So I thought, well, we can just chit chat and talk and see how everybody's doing and what's going on and all that kind of thing. If you're interested in chit chatting with me, if you're not, then I'm sorry. You did see it, okay? She's lucky she didn't break her hip. Man, it's one thing right after another. I'm telling you, bad. I'm telling you, dadgummit. Between one to falling and mother falling, and I got where I just can't pick them up. I just can't. So I called the ambulance. They come got her. They said that she's gonna have to eat. If not, she won't make it long. So I know that I couldn't sleep no way. I mean, now I gotta sit and listen for every little bitty crick and nanny. You know what I mean? Because I never know which one it could be. You know what I'm saying? Susie. Well, that's a pretty name. I just seen it said ZZ or Zuzu or whatever. But Susie's a pretty name. Sure is. Uh, I believe I showed y'all how my wall looked, didn't I? It's just I had to choose that. I understand. I understand. Let me turn this around and let you guys see how the wall is turning out. I don't think it's looking too bad. I still got, I think, about like 30 more pictures to go up. Um, I've got to put them in different spaces. I'm gonna try to fill that whole wall. Uh, let's see. Yeah, looking great. Thank you. Very nice. Yeah. Got it going. Should have it done in a few days. Like I said, there's about 30 more pictures got to go up. And there's going to be neon trim. Um, I have got a black light over there, a black light up there, and this one over here beside them is going to be a black light. So anything that has neon in it is going to end up glowing in the dark. Thank you. Um, I, I just can't seem win for losing, kind of thing. There you go. Um, it was it started off pretty good doggone day. Uh, One that didn't feel too good, so for some reason, instead of them hollering at me, mother said, "Well, I'll help her to bed or whatever." Well, she didn't tell me that, but that's what she was doing when she messed around and failed. And dadgummit, there that went. I have a laser cutter, etc. I'm always goofing off with crafts. I love crafts. I love it. I love neon. Yeah, I love neon too. And it works good with my black lights and everything. Um, that I got that JSV right now white, but it will be neon, and they will be a overhead light right there in that corner. Um, I what it is, I've changed around in here. I put my bed over here, put my recliner right here, uh, cleaned that back out, started putting everything back up over there. Because I gotta have a spot where I can start hanging merch. I got that shelf right there that I'm gonna put like cups, mugs, things like that right there in it. I got some today. I just didn't get to do nothing with them, of course. Uh, it will pop. Yes, yes, it will. Like these neon yellow shirts, and see these here's. So I even put, if I can get it down here, white, and then on the back it's white, but it's trimmed out on the back neon. So it's really gonna pop. Um, I've got some more hoodies that's gonna pop. Uh, I've got about 14 or 15 shirts now that's done. They're neon. Um, Hats. Uh, some of the female hats, they're black ball caps, but the JSV is neon pink. So they're pretty. Yeah. I didn't know all you ladies would be up this late. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna turn this thing on and ain't gonna be nobody show up. There you go. But hey, you gotta do something. Hey, when I can't sleep, I got to do something. There you go. But yeah, I would turn the spirit box on, but not tonight. No, since they're done laid down. There you go. Um, I have charged my big speaker up, the one that's got the 10-inch speaker in it, and I Bluetoothed it. So the next time we do, probably tomorrow, do a session, I'm going to use it, and it'll be louder because I can set it here closer to the camera. Um, let's see how that works. Uh, and I'll probably have to play it on reverb. Um, had an offer today. Uh, a girl that I know, she's wanting to. I told her about uh, a couple of the abandoned uh, nursing homes that I have done. And she said, "Are they close?" And I said, "Yeah, about 20, 30 minutes." She said, "Well, let's do some of them." She's also wanting to go back to Dead Children's Playground. Then she said, "Where is the best place that you have ever got anything from any kind of entity?" And the first place popped in mind was Tally Cemetery. Uh, don't know if she'd be ready for something like that, but might well get a good start at it right off the top. And if you seen back in my older videos, I had 131 scratches and 22 bite marks that I got in that cemetery until I went back and confronted the Reverend. It was really rough. Uh, but I mean, hey, it turned out good for me because I don't mind them kind of things. I I fight fire with fire. Somebody does something to me, I'm gonna come back. Uh, but she's never been there. Um, yeah. Um, she called off a cemetery, or well, was talking about a cemetery, but she couldn't remember the name of it. It's up toward Stevenson as well, because that's where Tally Cemetery is at. Um, but I don't think she called the name off. And there is something new there. Well, it ain't new, but there's a railroad station there. And I'm thinking I might not get access to get inside the box cars, but maybe I can look in through the windows and things like that. So if I can, then I'm going to have that up as well. And I think she wants to go Sunday if it's weather fit. So that'll be something upcoming right there. Um, I still hadn't got to do uh, Miss Bully. Uh, I'm wanting too bad, because only thing I've even heard out of her was she was found in the river, and that's all I want to know for right now to see what I get out of it. Um, I gone out and yes, uh, that see that is something that I want so bad. I've been tied down so much. I want a day out to where, like say, Lindsay could come spend a few hours with Mother and them, where I could get out the house. Okay. And another thing, while I'm thinking about it, um, I called off a number for you guys that where you can reach me by phone. Now I can't give you my personal phone, of course, because it would blow up like crazy. Uh, but um, I want I want to do again. Uh, Yes, it would be so helpful for me to get out and just have a day out. Um, but sometimes I'd like to talk to you guys one on one, other than just on live, on TV. Uh, um, so if you guys can and grab you a pen and paper, I want to call this number back off to you and have you guys call me and talk with me. Um, because that is just what family does. They talk, and I have not had but one person call, and that was Miss, I forget her name, uh, but she's wanting me to do a session on her dad. And at the time that I mentioned to do these sessions, they were three or four people on, and I offered to do them. Uh, and she'll be the last one that's free of charge. Um, so, if you wanted to schedule you a session, or if you're having something going on in your home, or just want to chit chat, this is the number you can call me and talk to me as long as you want to, day or night. Langy, okay, yes, 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 okay. Um, and now hers will be, like I said, the last one that's free, uh, because that's the way it worked out that day. Uh, and as you guys know, I couldn't even do it again today. Usually it's 2 days after I get the info. We spoke yesterday, and I told her to text it to me, all his information, place of death, cause of death, all this and that and other. Hadn't got that text yet. Until I do, I can't do the session. She'll have to send it to me, and then 2 days after I get all the info, then I'll have her session up. Um, but you don't have to just call me to talk about a session. You don't have to call and talk to me just about paranormal, because this channel now, for my John Southern vlogs, can be about anything. I am not only paranormal anymore. People don't realize what kind of stress that puts you under and drains you dry. Uh, I did send it to you. Well, let's see. Let me check here. Okay, Ken George, correct? Ken George. Uh, Date of birth 26/1946. Death date January 7th, 2021. Okay, all right. Uh, well, all right. I'll either get to it tomorrow or I'll do it the next morning. You'll have it within 2 days, regardless. Um, but I'm just telling you, people, you do not have to call and only just talk about the paranormal. You can call me and talk about the weather for all I care. I mean, it's family. It's what you do. Uh, so anyway, I am fixing to call out this number, and I want you to write it down. And I want you guys to call me and talk to me and chit chat. All right, here it is. It's 1256 945 9108. I'll call it off again. 1256 945 9108. Now, that's a number that you can contact me at any point in time. Like I said, you may have something other going on in your home at the time. If I can connect with you, I can tell who it is and what they're wanting. I don't have to be in a location to pick up someone's energy. Uh, so, you know, it just don't even have to be paranormal, period. When you talk about anything, um, was on seven, went back down to five. I guess some people don't like chit chat. Well, I can't help it because I'm not going to do paranormal every single day. Nancy, tracking up both those names are my brother's names. There you go. There you go. Uh, I don't mind the paranormal, and it comes regardless. So that's why I said you can put paranormal in anywhere. Awesome, yeah. Um, but I like to laugh and cut up and carry on and just have a good time. And not always just be serious about everything. Um, got another prank coming up. And I'm pretty sure you guys remember this. That's coming up pretty quick. Uh, and it's going to be publicly. I'm going to do it at Walmart. So only good Lord knows how that's going to turn out. Uh, but yeah, I want to do some pranks and just some uh, a little bit of comedy put in it as well. And the ones that jump off here just because we're chit chatting, that's no good. Family talk, good conversation makes good relationships. Um, and thank every one of you for thanking a mother and saying that you asked a prayer for her because she definitely needs it. And that's just the way this is here. To me, it's just one big family, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I think um, throughout the prayer. Well, no, I don't think I changed that. I changed my choice of words through the prayer of just yourselves and individuals say something about mothers that Lord help her get her appetite back or something such as that. Faith can do anything. All things can happen through Christ. We've all been proven that 1,000 times over. So it really helps. Um, can't miss this one. No, it's going to be pretty funny. And I got if I can feel for it under here, I put up another prank that I'm going to pull. Um, and I'm also going to do it uh, in the public. Um, I've got I've got my wire all twisted around it where I pulled it a few years back. But anyway, as you can see, it's a cobra. Uh, so that's going to be one of the pranks that's coming. Uh, I just, like I said, I just want to put some comedy in this thing. Um, Pretty soon, going to start doing, like I said, some camping videos. Uh, for you that might not be interested in camping videos, you might have some nephews, cousins, or brothers, or something that might be. And I wish every one of you would spread the word of my channel. That's the only way we're going to help any missing children, teens, adults. Spread the word. Yeah, yeah. And I got a, a big tarantula that I'm going to use. Uh, so there's several little pranks that I'm going to pull. Like I said, now I don't know what kind of reactions we're going to get because I'm going to do it right in the middle of Walmart. Uh, who knows? People might knock shelves over. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to pull a prank. Yes, snakes, spiders, that smell stuff. And the smell stuff's funny because if you catch two people standing side by side and you walk by and you spray one of them, they look at each other like, "What'd you do? You might need to go to the restroom," kind of thing. And you get that reaction, they're like, "What in the world was that?" It gets pretty funny. Uh, so yeah, just have a good time out of it. And when I changed my logo from JD's Paranormal to John Southern Vlogs, that's what I meant. Vlogs, just like this evening. I had to vlog. Of course, I wish it had been on a better term, but I vlogged mother having to go to the hospital and things like that. Uh, Sometimes it may be just me running to town and, getting out of the house, riding around maybe a couple cemeteries, just seeing if I can pick up EVP. Or now it's getting a little bit warmer. My youngest daughter, I think she's wanting to do like some badminton things and some games and cornhole and things like that we can do outside that we can vlog. Um, so, but there's just a lot that can come with this. Uh, has has anybody heard anything else about Big Snake Mine? Because if I had my guess, that mine that he's in back in the day very well may have been the name of it, and only very few of his friends might have known the name of it. I guarantee you, in that mine that has the name of that is where he's at. I guarantee you. That's the first time that's ever come out. We've heard from Snake River from time to time, but when I said, "Did that other feller help James Brenner take you to that mine?" He said, "Yeah, in Big Snake Mine." So it has to be at some point in time, some record, somewhere. Maybe at the Daily Sentinel. I don't know. Maybe you can pull back your papers from back in them days. I don't know. But seems like each time I'm doing him, the more we're getting. Heard the name Charles, Edward, uh, something else. Um, just, a lot going on. Um, I think I, if everything goes good with Mother in the morning, I thought he said his son, Shane, I thought he said Jim, his son Shane. No, I did hear the name Jim, uh, but I think he's talking about somebody in law enforcement. I don't think it was one of their sons, unless it was that Lawson feller's. Maybe his name was Jim or something, or one of the Lawsons or something. But anyway, if everything goes good with mother, yes. Uh, if everything goes good with mother in the morning, I may go ahead and try with Miss Bully and see how that turns out. And then, if you guys don't mind, if you watch the news or articles or whatnot, if you catch anything that's new, not 6, 8, 10, 9, a year old, something that's kind of new, missing, child, teen, adult, whatnot, throw it to my attention. Or if it's in a comment, or pick the phone up and call that number. And I hope you guys wrote that number down, because I want you to call me and talk to me. Uh, I like to start working with new people, and I just don't watch them kind of things. But you guys might, and if you do, there you go. They give us something new to start working on. Um, or 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, hey, look here. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Uh, I love every one of you. Uh, if nothing happens, if I will try my best to be live between 5 and 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So keep an eye on your devices, because you may not get a notification. But if you keep an eye on it between 5 and 6, you'll see when I'm on. Good night, love. I love every one of you.